Alright guys, how's it going? Water Dragon here. Again, you can hear Mrs. Dragon actually hoovering the car. So today, I am installing the R&G, oh my god, R&G Tail Tidy on the MT-10. You can see, I showed it in my last video, but my tail is non-existent. Like, that, these are the sides to hold the indicator on. It's fucked. It's so bad. But yeah, we're going to put on really nice, neat tail tidy. Some of the stuff I'm probably not going to need. I'd say here, oh, it comes with a reflector, nice. I say a lot of the stuff in here I'm not going to need because these are for the turn signals, but I have an integrated tail light. I've never done anything like this before, so it's going to be an adventure for all of us, but I'm going to quickly go through the instructions and see what I need to do. It doesn't look too complicated, but again, it's something I'm not very familiar with. I have some tools over there, wire clippers, electrical tape, blah blah blah. So yeah, let's get into it. What I actually need to do first is take off this part and this part. So where it gets a little bit tricky is my bolt here is completely ground down, so hopefully I can kind of scrape whatever that is. I think it's just tarmac probably, and I can at least take off the side panel because that's gonna slow it down, because I'm trying to get my, it's a 9mm, I'm trying to get this in and it's not really getting in, so I think I might need to try an 8mm actually. Let's try a fit on the other side, but that could have just been my imagination, to be fair. Oh yeah, look, that fits even better. So I'm gonna try get it off, try scoop out all this shit and go from there. I can't set up the camera, but yeah, I'm gonna try to take all this shit off and at least save a bit of time. Progress was made. I was able to scrape enough out and just about get the Allen key in, so I just took out 2 bolts on both sides, and this is enough just to pull it back so I can take this off. This should be like the locking mechanism, I think, as well. You can see like my wires here for the tail tidy. I just told them to put it in and I'll sort it out, so that's why I have the black electrical tape, so I'll tidy it all up. But I should be able to take this off, and then there's a plate underneath which would be for this. Normally you have a load of wires, but all my wires are long gone. So right, let's go take this plate off and take this off and go from there. Okay, so we have success. Shut up, Orly. I am working here. Huh? No, I'm probably going to keep it in on purpose now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we have success. So I got the tail off. It was a bit of a bitch because of here. You have to pull this whole battery tray up, but came out, tail lights out. All the other bits of here. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, now it's just to build it basically. So there's a lot that I don't need to do because my tail light's integrated. I think this is for the tail light, and I'm hoping it is, because the one that I have is completely gone. So I have some stuff anyways, just in case, but I'm gonna go ahead and try attach the tail light now. I think I need to do something with this for the key cover. There is a hole here, but I don't know if it actually allows me to use the key cover. If not, I'll just have to figure something out, but yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and we should be done fairly soon, I hope. Probably 20 minutes, half an hour. Let's hope for the best. Alright guys, so progress is made. Let me show you. I actually can't remember what I done the last clip. I really can't remember, but I have this mocked up. I have the reg mocked up with the wires connected. This is the new connector. So what we'll have to do then is put a zip tie around it, and that's fine. If you look on the instructions, which ones are they? I think it's these ones. Yeah, they have a bit of heat shrink around the connection here, and then they also have a cable tied to here. So I don't know how that's going to look, but I'm going to try it anyway. So what I'm going to do now is, because Miss Dragon's gone in, I'm on my own. I'm going to have to try and mock it up myself. I'm losing stuff. I'm losing my mind. I forget what I'm even looking for. There it is. I forgot what I'm looking for. This here is actually the key cover. So it goes like this, and the key just goes through a little hole there, if you can see it. It's very simple solution, but it should work. There's a nice big washer around it. So yeah, let me mock it up and then we can turn it on and hopefully I have the wires correct. It's very simple. Like, that's why I have it here. It's yellow to black, red to black. So it's like, it's kind of like this. When I get back, I'll have the tail tidy actually mounted onto the bike, and that should be it. Like, there's a lot of stuff here that I don't actually need because they're for even the connectors here. I had like a connection crimp and everything as a just in case. It's a tractor going by, but I don't actually need it. So you're gonna go buy anytime soon? Thanks, man. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I actually have the tail tidy mounted up. It's not actually as bad as a job as I thought. Even if I was to have the indicators, it wouldn't be that hard because it's the same as just wires, basically. It's just doing wires. So what I might do eventually is I'll put the bullet connectors onto the tail tidy or onto the tail light. I don't know. I don't think they're on it. But I can hook them up anyway. But again, I'll get back to you when I actually have this mounted onto the bike, and we should be good to go. The job is basically done. Show you now. I haven't turned it on yet, but you know, you can't really mix up black and yellow. There, yellow, black, red, black. You can't really mix that up. So that's it on with the integrated taillight, and it looks so nice. It really tidies it up. So yeah, so that's the key cover there, which is grand. It's gonna work. These are for my tail these are for my tail light, and then this is for the tail tidy itself, just the running light. Something I did notice, and I don't know if it's just because it's just cheap, is that it looks like it's gonna start touching. So I'm gonna put a bit of black electrical tape on top. I should have really done that before I put the light on, but I didn't know I was gonna do that. But let's just turn it on and hope for the best. Oh wow, that's bright. There's going to be no denying that I have a tail light or a license plate, which I don't actually have. I wasn't able to get one because my one obviously blew off. My shop doesn't have one, so that's it anyway. Make sure everything else is working. Front indicators, back indicators. It's so weird the way it does that. Yeah, I am happy. That is job pretty much done. So I'm going to tidy it up and put it all together, and I'll get back to you just to say goodbye, basically. Really wasn't a hard job at all. It wasn't that hard at all. It didn't even take that long, to be honest. I don't know how long it took, but it probably took about an hour if even. And that was me taking my time, making sure I have everything. A lot of the stuff I didn't need, like I didn't need the wire crimpers. There's a few other bits I just didn't need to do. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It looks so nice. Definitely if you're going to go with this, I'd say go for an integrated taillight if you can. Get a decent one. I'll probably end up swapping this out for a good one anyway. But yeah, I'll get back to you now when I have this all tidied up and everything put together. So yeah, I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so mission accomplished. Everything's put back together. All I need to do is put on the seat, but I'll show you how much neater that is if I get a screen grab of what it was before and what it is now. It's a lot nicer. I have everything folded with its natural fold. I have a zip tied, and then I just have it to the side of this plate so it keeps it all in. None of the wires are pulling. Everything has a bit of room, which is what you want. The tail light or license plate light, I keep fucking getting it all confused. The license plate light still has a bit of play in it. Nothing's pulling or snagging, so I'm happy. I'm calling that job done. That looks really nice. I also put just a little bit of tape just underneath here. You can probably see it there, just so if it does bang, because it does move a slight bit. I could probably, you know, do something to kind of keep it upright a bit more. But for the moment that's fine. Everything's done and dusted. And so that was the R&G Tail Tidy with the tail light for the Yamaha MT-10. This is a 2018. It was a very straightforward job. The instructions are quite nice, but it was nothing kind of scary or hard about it. It just takes a lot of time because you have to pull a lot of the panels off. But as far as installations go and all that, I am by no means any expert. I don't do a lot of work on my bike, but it was very straightforward. I have to say, with the MT-10, a lot of the stuff is really straightforward. A lot of stuff makes sense. I had a ZX6 before, and that was a nightmare to do anything on. So yeah, look, that's it. Nice and all on. Very, very nice, especially when you compare it to what was left of the original. Basically, this was a tail tidy, but there was kind of no tail to it. So this is just for the bin, basically. And I have a few bits left. But yeah, look, guys, like, that's a video. Yeah, again, it wasn't too hard. It took probably about an hour or so, and that was with a bit of faffing about from my end. But look, hope all of you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and talk to you on the next video.